Hello. Thank you so much, Mr. Game & Shout. Hello, Minneapolis. Hello, SGDQ. I am TheSoundDefense, and I am incredibly excited to show off Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles with all 14 emeralds. And right behind me, I have my 3 commentators, Alec K, Argick, and Argick again.
Whoa, man, come on, dude.
These two,
come on, man.
These two, they're very experienced with this particular speed run. They're going to offer some very insightful commentary. They're going to be a big help. And also joining us on the couch is keiperdontcare.
Yeah, I don't know what's about to happen.
Yeah, he's never done this speed run.
I've never played the game.
He has never played any 2D Sonic that I know of.
No.
Like, I was practicing things earlier, and he looked away to make sure he didn't see what I was doing.
Correct.
So he is here for live reactions and general antagonism and other such. Thank you so much, Keiper. It's great to have all 3 of you here.
Thank you so much for having me up here. It's an honor, dude. It really is.
So there was a bid war for this particular game to decide which of these 2 fine characters we're going to be playing as. Who won that bid war?
Sonic.
Sonic.
The winner of the bid war for the character choice with $1,830 is Tails.
Yeah. There we go. Y'all have some good taste. The 3 of you just scared the living daylights out of me. All right. So let's see. I'm going to give this a quick reset. By the way, I'm playing this on an analog Mega SG. It is like a recreation of a Sega Genesis with native HDMI. Very nice. That's why that menu exists. But yeah, let's go ahead and start counting down. Go from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
So thanks to all your donations, we actually save time because we don't get a cutscene at the start of Angel Island 1, which is always good. But yeah, you're going to see Tails here. Tails' abilities, you can spin dash just like Sonic can. You can also fly for a low duration, which is always good. But because we are going for the emeralds, we're going to see the big rings. Now the big rings, just like the other games you've saw, get blue spheres. You're going to get the blue spheres, but you're going to see SoundDefense do these in really strange orders because you're supposed to have them all explode just like that. If you go around the outside perimeter of them, anything caught on the inside will turn into rings and count as collected. However, SoundDefense has figured out how the triggers of this actually work, and oh my god, they are amazing. So you're going to see them, it's just going to go mad.
It gets better, but you saw there, basically, he did the outside of it in such a way that the game left a gap, and then the way it processes it is it goes everything outside of that. So if you collect the spheres in a certain way, it just becomes like, oh, everything in that contiguous group of blue spheres is collected.
Yeah, that's the blue sphere glitch. Thank you to Jujamoy, a Tasser, for analyzing exactly how that worked and putting all of these special stage routes together.
Wow. You're welcome. I didn't do it. I just wanted to take credit for it, that's all.
No, it's absolutely amazing to see. Like, some of these stages, they're going to get wild, and you'll see them when they come through. But we're running through the stage here. Of course, we're going to have our buddy Tails is going to get the cutscene with the boss on this one. We're going to be seeing a lot of glitches. Now, you think the game is okay to us now, don't get used to it. You're going to see a lot of fun shenanigans. Alex is going to explain a lot of how of them are going to work. They are very precise. A lot of them may result in a few soft locks, but Tails there being small enough that he can just run under spikes. He literally has just a 1 square by 1 square pixel high hitbox, which is very, very nice, and he can just run through a lot of the stuff there.
I was gonna say, so far, like, this hasn't looked overly like glitchy or something like that.
Yeah, it's level 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say it must be nice to have a speed run where you don't have a bunch of super scary stuff at the very beginning. Obviously, there's a lot of movement, a lot of tech that SoundDefense is doing that takes years of practice to get used to. But it's nice to see, like, you kind of just go through the level, you know, for the most part. You go fast.
Yep. Unfortunately, you wait until we get to the last level.
I'm very excited.
Oh, absolutely. But yeah, we got the bubble shield there, so wow. And we're going to get our big ring.
I'm sorry.
No,
we didn't rehearse that part.
No, you're right. We didn't rehearse any of this. It's fine.
You're right, we didn't.
I'm
so scared.
Yeah, so
it's gonna be great.
We got our blue spheres here on this one. We're going to just have relatively normal blue spheres on these ones. You see the long length there. You've got 3 sets of 5 pretty much, so 15 every time you go through on it. Just turn them into, and then you get the danger jumps. Oh, we don't like those danger jumps. If you hit a red sphere at any point in time, you are ejected from the special stage. You will have to collect them again. That is not supposed to happen. So, why does that happen?
So those are not as hard as you might think because red spheres have smaller hitboxes than blue spheres, and especially the bumpers. They have big hitboxes, but that doesn't mean it's easy. So the way TheSoundDefense does that is he essentially has a cue on where he is in the grid and uses that to tell when he needs to jump.
Yep.
There, that's 2.
How much smaller are those red spheres?
They're drastically smaller.
Okay.
Yes, drastically.
Neat.
Doesn't mean it isn't scary or
No, I'm
easy to fail.
I was sweating. I'm drenched now. I was so scared.
You're scared now.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like,
I'm
now.
easily frightened. Okay.
Get back to me one special stage from now and tell me how you're feeling.
All right. I will.
If I remember which one the next one is, yeah, we might have to.
Yeah. Don't say what's going to happen.
Nope.
I won't.
They will find out. But yeah, because we're Tails, we're going to take a different route through the stage here. We're going to take the top route because Tails' ability to fly allows him to take some other routes that other characters are unable to go. Of course, the trade-off for this is that Tails cannot use any of the active abilities of the shield, so no bubble bounce, no fire dash, and no lightning double jump. However, the flight is very good. You almost got squished there, but that was luck.
That's okay.
No,
Tails is actually too short to get squished.
Oh, lucky.
And it is this one. All right. You're in for a treat, everyone.
So yeah, we've got plenty of this blue sphere glitch. I'm going to be jumping through some red spheres. And then at the end, we have a special treat that I am not going to spoil. But yeah,
that's all.
I don't think we have time for one really quick donation.
One really quick donation. I got you here with $5 from Luther. Sonic says trans rights.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Absolutely.
All right, now it is time for everyone to be quiet while I do something very scary.
Unlucky.
I'm like, there's no way, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no shot.
I have not failed that in years.
Oh my god.
And of course, this is where it happens.
It's fine. You got this, buddy. We know you got this.
God.
So the good news is that there are plenty of big rings in the game, and TheSoundDefense knows exactly how to back them up, so we are not by any means in any trouble on this one. What you were seeing there, and you will see when we go back in that stage, backwards completion. Okay. And if you struggle with blue spheres normally, how the heck can you do it backwards? I do not know. I went off there. I'm too powerful for the mics.
Yeah, you
but
are.
We're now going on into we're going into the lovely battleship here, so I'm going to speak battleship just.
Oh, I have too many rings. Sorry, Tails.
Oh
my god.
He had too many rings.
The reason he did that is because there is a score and ring countdown at the end of every level, and he would have lost time to having that many rings because the ring counter would have cost him a few frames. I believe he's going to be getting a time bonus of 10,000 points. No, less.
should be 5, I think.
Yeah, 5. And
Boss
it changes from game to game.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bounces into the flight, up to the capsule. As the capsule will appear from the top. Flight doesn't. There you go.
Almost.
Game robbed us there. You can hit that off screen. But there you go. You get the time bonus of 5,000 because we're over a minute and a half there. You get the ring bonus of 1. It cancels itself out because the time bonus is still going, and that is why TheSoundDefense took the damage.
How hard is it to stay on top of that boss like that to get
Oh,
that?
very. And if you fail it, you're straight down.
Right.
But now we're in a Hydro City zone. If you want to fight me, donate for it.
It is Hydro City, I agree.
It is Hydro City.
I will fight Argick personally for you.
I will fight you for it.
I'm here if you want to donate for that.
All right. We're
It
gonna
is
see
a
some
compound
swag.
word. They exist.
Indeed. We're going to see some swag strats here. You're seeing TheSoundDefense at the top of the level right now. Going to land down off the box, hitting the spring that is in the wall as well. Flying above the level right now. And then going to head straight towards where the boss is. And it's just completely skipping over the entirety of the level there. Look how smooth that is. As we then, I'm going to go down. We were going to try and about turn there for the special stage, but we got camera locked, so not happening this time. With the invincibility though, we're just going to fly up where the boss is. We're going to just stand in his hitbox. Going to get enough hits before the invincibility runs off, and the boss is done. That was Hydro City 1.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, and you might be wondering, how did he fly above the stage? Well, he didn't start flying until he was above
the stage itself.
Yep. That way the character isn't locked to being on the camera.
Yeah. So, Kuiper, how well are you following this run? Are you able to, follow this well?
All right, so far, I've seen you. Oh!
That's normal.
That's normal.
That's a cutscene.
Okay.
Oh, that's normal. Oh my!
All right.
I was like, oh, you're just through the floor
Okay.
now.
If you were following along, you're about to not.
I'll let you take this one.
Things are about to go off the rails.
Oh, yes.
All right, you took a crush death. Okay.
So doing a flight there,
What?
and that he got in the wall, that zipped him down, and now he's actually beyond the end of the level. There is a integer underflow for your coordinate, and then he ends up in a garbage area, but because the boss camera is here, he is able to get Tails to stop at this point, and
It's amazing the devs put a slingshot down in the stage itself that you could fall into and shoot you to the end.
yeah, and you did notice that he had to do an off-screen spin dash with somewhat precise-ish timing and then a jump in order to actually get up to this height. So there is some maneuvering in what we call the loop-back areas that has to be done in order for these level wraps to work.
Yeah, I'm trying to manipulate the camera into passing over the boss arena, because if it does, it will snap Tails into the boss arena. And if I miss it, then I'm sort of stuck in the garbage area at the end of the level, and that's well, it's not a soft lock here because I drown.
But it is time lost and it is a reset on the level. So now we're in Marble Garden. We're going to have some fun here. We're going to be taking a route that's going to give us quite a few of the big rings, which is nice. We've got two pretty much back-to-back here. We're going to grab that invincibility, spin dash into the stage here. So we're going to go and do the next stage as we go through, because if you fail a stage, it's got to cycle through all the stages beforehand. This one is very interesting, especially with the glitch that you're going to see on this one. We're going to go around the outside first. We're going to grab these sets of 9 with the 2 on either side here. But in the middle of the level, there is a massive stack of like 60 plus.
It's a lot.
Just wait and see how Sound Defense is going to take these ones out.
It takes probably about 12 seconds to go around the entire perimeter, if not more. And that's just me ballparking it. It takes a moment.
That's way too slow, so I do something much better. Hold on.
Oh my God.
Oh gosh, we're aborting that.
Fair enough, that's fine. We're going around the outside, but that is a recovery there, knowing that something had went wrong and you have to about turn to then go do it normally. That is reacting on the fly. Always know your backups. Great job, Sound Defense.
Backups, they're useful in marathons and races. Remember your backups.
Absolutely.
The idea that you can do those backwards
It's just like
is nuts. That's crazy.
The idea that Sound Defense could do
Oh,
it.
well, okay. I assumed everybody here could do it.
I'm not brave enough.
Oh, okay. All right.
Nope.
I think like 2 other people have learned more than one of the backwards Blue Sphere stages, and one of them plays a different version of the game.
You are like touching those. That is insane to me.
Oh yeah, I am using a special jump technique that lets me like jump
my
as soon as I hit the
God.
ground.
That is insane.
It's the piano roll. Never say that music training doesn't come in handy.
Oh yeah, that's
We love the piano roll. That is why the Mega Drive Genesis controller is one of the best controllers for this game. Just mash your thumb
Absolutely.
over it. Piano roll gives you the most
Or
precise input.
overhand like I do.
Or you can overhand. Exactly.
Oh, that jump's terrifying. But took it down. Should be 5, but it's 4.
That's fine. We got plenty more to go.
Yeah, I'm thinking my backup's going to be in Launch Base 1.
Yep. Right at the start?
Yep.
Yep. That's fair. But yeah, no, we got these emeralds here. We have to get 7 in the Sonic 3 portion of the game, then we have to get the others in the Sonic and Knuckles portion of the game, ideally. But we'll see if we go down through the rest of the stage here. Thank you, Loop, for not looping, as it does. So we're going to run our way through it. So what happened there was when you go around the loops, there is a trigger that you hit that allows you to go into the background of the loop or pull you into the foreground, depending on how the loop is working. And just a little bit too early on the jump there, missed the loop, but it's fine. Now, we're going to have some fun. We're going to do some vertical wrapping here.
oh my God.
So the camera is going to have some fun. It is going to go around. It is going to do complete shenanigans. And yeah, we just skipped a massive chunk of the level. But that's not even the half of it. Alec?
All right, so in this particular level, the camera wraps vertically. After this boss, he's going to do some more stuff. It is actually possible as other characters to beat Act 2 in Act 1 by getting into the loop-back area and spawning the boss there, but Tails doesn't have a way to finish the level
Tails
after
is
that,
too short.
unfortunately. So Tails has another way of getting through Act 2, but basically you just go above the camera in an area like that by panning the camera down, and then the camera tries to catch up but goes the long way around. And so you have some time where sprite objects like that flame box that he used to go into the wall and through it
I love the
don't
skybox.
exist.
That's great.
Yep.
What skybox?
Yeah, exactly.
And there it was just doing a spin dash on that slope, which is harder than it looks. Easier for Tails.
Man, someone
but,
worked
yeah.
so hard to make that level.
Yep.
And now he's fighting
you not
Knuckles.
feel bad?
This is Knuckles' version
I-
of the boss.
He doesn't feel bad at all.
And yeah, he had to do some slightly more annoying maneuvering in the loopback area to get to this boss. But again, it's getting the camera to stop Tails here instead of going on into an area where you're basically just stuck.
Yeah, that was Knuckles' boss fight,
Yep.
which is much faster than the alternative. And getting a 2-cycle there is really difficult and takes some precise spin dashing and damage boosting.
But you nailed it.
All right, so next up, are you ready to break the game even more?
Oh, yes.
Always.
Can we?
Oh, just
Is that
you mean-
possible?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah, nobody explained how this works for a minute. I want to
That's
test
fine.
Kuiper's knowledge of what is going on.
All right,
Okay.
I will do my best to try to explain to the audience at home what is happening. All right, we're bouncing on some balloons, and now you are falling. You are upside down. I'm assuming there's some sort of like gravity mechanics here to where if you're on the
Give me
ceiling.
1 second here. Okay, here we go.
Okay, I don't. What are you doing?
All right.
What is happening?
Kuiper's tapping out. Someone explain the wheel glitch.
All right.
What? I tried so hard. I'm like, and then okay, the level's over now.
So you
Cool.
can walk around those wheels, right? The way they do it, the way they work is that by basically setting whichever direction between your character and to the center of the wheel is down. So basically gravity is towards the surface you're on.
Okay.
And he got in a very precise movement, which is actually a pretty easy setup, to hit the wheel and get canceled out of it by one of those ring boxes on basically the next frame. So he got the wheel mechanics while not on a wheel. Then he used that, and then basically pushing up against those spikes that he missed the first time gives you a setup where your subpixels, very minute positioning, is such that he would go around the next curve instead of just kind of launching off of it. And once off the curve, he was falling towards the level boundary fast enough that he was on one side on one frame and on the other entirely the next frame. That's how a level wrap works. And the position coordinate went from basically very small to very large number. And now, since he still has the wheel mechanics, he used them to get into the wall there. There are some particularities about what you can do that doesn't lose it and sometimes act normally. Okay, and now, after going across the top of the stage there,
You are walking very funny. Okay.
he got to a precise position there and managed to get into Knuckles' path. It's Sonic's path
Sonic's
at
path.
the end. And now he's at the boss, and that's the level.
I definitely thought you just flew off screen
Yeah,
and
no,
that
no.
was the end. Like, it's just, okay, you're done. It's over.
There's only one thing more powerful than Tails in this game, and that is the boss room camera lock.
Okay.
Like, the boss room camera lock saves Tails so many times in this run. Something else that needs to be stated on this run. If at any point in time Sound Defense jumped, you lose wheel glitch. So doing that entirely without jumping, half A presses eat your heart out.
All right.
On the ice cap now.
Yeah, so I'd say you have time for one quick donation, then we're going to get another reaction, I'm pretty sure.
Absolutely. I have $25 here from Nora. Hey, it's Uncle TSD.
No, hi, Nora.
Yo.
So yeah, turning around here, this is the hardest one to navigate. But if you follow the set pattern every time, Sound Defense has a route through it. And that works.
Very intuitive route.
It annoys me because you leave things uncovered.
I was about to say that.
Yeah,
it was like bothering me that you were leaving ones behind. I'm like, I know he's going to go back and get them, but I'm like, just do them all. Like,
Yeah, so the way that this works and the reason that this is routed in the way that it is simply minimizing the amount of times you need to turn. is what we're doing here. Because the less turns you need to do, the faster your character is moving, and the quicker you're getting the blue spheres. Combining that with the blue sphere glitch that we're seeing here gets the emeralds in the fastest possible way and allows you to get to super and just go.
It's an awful lot of like micromanaging.
It's
like
so much micromanagement.
Every
yeah.
turn, like maybe you only lose, I'm just arbitrarily guessing here, you
This
lose
is-
like a half a second every turn.
Oh, yeah.
Every time you don't turn 2 times, you're saving a second.
Yeah.
So, right.
Yeah.
So it's all planned out.
Right.
So good to see, though. Like, it's amazing.
I'd say you can get in another donation before the next special stage.
Yep.
All right, let's see what we got here. Let's take a $100 donation here from Claire. As TSD's little sister, I can attest that I taught him everything he knows. Get it, big bro?
This
is
citation needed.
Is this true?
Citation needed.
Oh,
Be aware of who is watching. They will know if you're lying.
Indeed.
Claire is the best. My entire family is the best. A lot of them are watching right now. Thank you for watching. I love you all.
Aww. That's awesome. So this one, relatively okay, which is good. Just bouncing off some of the bumper ones there as you go through again, minimizing the turns and making it dangerous by going over the red ones. And then we run our way through. You got the set of 4 on this side. This stage is pretty good because it's like pretty much mirrored. So you can see you can just jump immediately to the next set of 4 there. That's going to leave us set up as we go back on the side here. You're going to have another nice big set of 10 on that one. And bam, that's the stage done. That is our emerald complete.
And how many of those are there total?
There are 7 in each game. We're doing both games,
Oh,
so
okay.
14.
14 total,
So
okay.
we are 1 remaining, which we're going to get later in launch phase 1.
We should have had this by now, unfortunately. All right,
Yeah.
so
Unfortunately, you couldn't move through the level backwards.
So yeah, there
I
is
usually can.
I know, that's crazy.
there is a stack
It's impressive.
of Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles in the console over there.
Yep. Just wait.
Hold on.
Oh, the game is so angry.
No, it's not.
It tried to like, what is he doing?
Navigating the level.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, well, I did not
That's-
go exactly where I wanted to go, but I can still make this work.
We're
Yep.
going to go from, ooh.
'Cause we
doing
ain't
it from
done.
the Sonic, right? Yee. Welcome to Act 2. So
Is this all of Act 2?
This is Act
Okay,
2.
this is
So
all
now-
of Act 2.
So now we're in Act 2, but we're still in Act 1.
I really like that loop-de-loop. By the way.
Lovely, I'm glad you like it.
that was really well made. by
And
the
this
devs.
is the boss arena, once again saved by the camera trigger. And now we're going to finish the boss of Act 2 in Act 1.
So yeah, that was actually 2 level wraps in that right there. The first one, he got what is we call slope glitch because it basically just lets you continue on whatever slope you were just on. And that is caused by being on a sprite object as it is removed from memory. So he did that. He went off the slope there and was able to do a precise way of going through the stage such that he got to the end of it without getting crushed, which is a pretty likely outcome, or getting stopped somewhere. And then because the Act 1 boss is in Act 2 in terms of its coordinates, he was able to just go right past that with another level wrap, using that to get into the slope glitch to get into the floor. And now I'm going to be quiet again because in just a few seconds, he's going to be going backwards again.
Yeah, I think it's better we take this one super safe, considering what happened last time. Yeah, this here is not the terrible part. I mean, there's goofy stuff happening, obviously, but I mean, you all saw what I was trying to do.
Oh, yeah. You see the backwards. It's
All
good
right.
fun.
It is quiet time now. Okay, that is what was supposed to happen.
Let's go!
And if you think that looks hard, that's because it is.
Yeah.
It's
no,
incredibly hard.
I was actually going to say that looked free.
nah,
That looked so easy. I bet I'll boot this up in the practice room later. I'll have that in like 10 minutes.
All right.
That looked so free.
So Tails has all of the versions here, and a bit of weirdness. He can't transform. There is no multiple transformations for Tails. That death is intentional, by the way. He's resetting the level, and because that's a backup emerald location. Now he's going to lure this flybot over to that first space right here, using specific timing. And now he's looking up to pan the camera up, because there's spikes down there, but they're not loaded until he's already inside them, and then he can just level wrap.
So are the spikes warping him?
Nope.
Is that what's happening?
They're clipping him into the wall.
Okay, I see.
So the reason you're seeing all these, what we're seeing with these level wraps and the zips is when the characters are in geometry they're not supposed to be in, the game really doesn't like it. So the error fix to try and get out of it is if you tap left, it'll send you flying to the right. If you tap right, it'll send you flying to the left. As long as you are still in collision while that is happening, you just maintain this high speed. And then again, because we've got to Knuckles' boss stage here, the camera saves us by locking us into the zone, and now Sound Defense has to do the boss fight here by making sure Tails goes up to the top here, which makes it slightly easier. And we're deliberately doing a damage boost with these rings here to constantly grab the ring, because your final ring in a Sonic game will always bounce to the left.
So I just defeated a boss enemy in Act 1. The game says, oh, you defeated a boss in Act 1. I guess Act 1 is over. And so it brings up the score screen, even though I've got this guy come up right here. So in Act 2, I'm just going to jump up and kill him. And the game says, oh, you defeated a boss enemy in Act 2. I guess Act 2 is over.
Yup.
I'm sorry, the bubbles that are coming up?
Yeah,
that
he's
are
underwater now.
That are
that's
just
Act 2.
square textures?
Yeah.
0 minutes and 0 seconds. But we still have a problem because we are nowhere near the loading zone for Mushroom Hill. But the thing about my save file, as soon as Act 2 score counter finishes counting down, my save file is going to tick over to the next level. So I just reset the game, I go back to my save, and here's Mushroom Hill.
Welcome to Sonic & Knuckles, everybody. That's one game done. We're on to the second half of it.
All right, so that glitch is an absolute miracle. It's like 3 to 4 different mechanics all coming together to make something happen that should not be possible, but it somehow is.
Yep. And it gets even better. But first, we're now going to jump into Hidden Palace. We've got a little bit of a cutscene here before we go into the special stage here. This is just showing you have the Chaos Emeralds with the power of the Master Realm. We're going to turn them into the Super Emeralds. So Game and Shout, you've got time for a couple of donations.
Excellent.
You have time for one donation.
One donation. Let's do $325 from the Wrecking Crew server.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Shout out to the Sound Defense, displaying his mad skills for a great cause. Respected crew leader, awesome skilled player, treasured OG community member. We are so proud of you. Good luck with your run. We love you. The Wrecking Crew community server.
Thank you so much.
And now the rest of us are going to shut up.
Yes, everyone has to be quiet right now. The last stage you saw, this is going to be more difficult than that. Oh, gosh.
Oh, my God.
I did this 4 times in the practice room. This is just very tough what I'm trying to do here. This time we actually have some built-in backup rings, so this is okay. I mean, it's not okay for my estimate. My estimate's crying right now, but...
That like jump scared me when you actually made contact with the red one.
Yeah, I turned like one grid square too early for that, unfortunately.
Yeah, Mushroom Hill, though, thankfully, is filled with a massive amount of big rings, to the point that you can actually get all the big rings in this stage if you are...
wow.
Yeah, in fact, that is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
I was about to say, that sounds like the optimal thing, right? If you just get them all at once, right? Would that be the case here?
I mean, that's sort of how the route works out, that all of the big rings are so close together and they're all just on the way. So it is, in fact, fastest to... There's actually a skip that will let you skip almost all of Mushroom Hill 1 and 2, but like this glitch is so the route is so powerful, it's easier to not skip Mushroom Hill and just get all of these. Anyway, this is... Actually, give me 1 second to be silly. Okay. So now you have time for a donation.
Excellent. Let's take a $250 donation from Plato 2876. Awesome Sonic runs. Love the fan games on the big stage and awesome runners. Also have a $50 donation from Amy Percent. I love Balatro. And I do want to update on that. We're now over $12,000 towards the $65,000 that we need. Please keep those donations coming.
One more.
A $25 donation from JT. Glad I got in to catch the last leg of Sonic Block. It was great meeting up with some of the awesome Sonic community and to welcome Argick on behalf of the Twin Cities. And it's hydrosity as in velocity, unless someone can outbid me.
Why is
You don't know
everyone
what
cheering?
you're doing. I know, right? Why are they all cheering? They know what they did.
You seem to be severely outnumbered.
Why are
in
you
this.
cheering me? You're wrong.
As per T. Lopes, who composed the Mania soundtrack, hydrosity is not a word. Not a word.
All right, we got our next big ring up here. One of the things that you get to do with the Hidden Palace one as well is you do get to select the bonus stages that you want to go in. SoundDefense here selecting the stages in the order that he's used to because muscle memory is a powerful thing. So we'll get the backup emerald later on that one. This one, I have no idea why they went with this color scheme. We put the green with the purple like that, like especially that lime green on there. It's like,
It's like Barney and Baby Bop if you're sick.
Yeah.
I just went back to the 90s.
All right, but the path in this one is pretty straightforward. We got time for another donation, I'd say.
Fantastic. Let's take a $150 donation from Uechi. I was going to space out my donations, but I have to donate for Argick's Quick Speak, which might be the only thing faster than Supersonic. This goes towards Balatro. I have too many friends who love this game to not make it happen.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's get that Balatro run met.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm
we want
super
more.
excited for that.
We want more GDQ. More GDQ, and we want more for MSF. Absolutely.
More GDQ is more better. This is math, pretty sure.
Yep. Smooth math.
It's what my English teacher told me. It's more better.
More is more.
Why were you learning math from your English teacher?
Don't ask me that. I don't need to think about that right now.
You could have stopped it. I don't need to think.
I just jumped through the ground, nothing to worry about.
Nope.
That was. I just ignored that you jumped through the ground, given like the other stuff you've been doing.
Yeah, we seen you go through walls and stuff. The ground does nothing at this point.
That's fine.
This is another one of my favorite special stages because it's the shortest one. If I do this right, I will get all of the spheres before the music speeds up. Give me just a minute here. This can be tricky.
60, 59, 58.
Shut up.
This is how SoundDefense treats me in real life.
Okay, you can talk again.
Oh, thank God.
Deserved.
I got really nervous there. I wasn't going to be able to say anything.
And right there, the music sped up for the first time. All right, so I got 4 more of these to go. Should be 3, but I mean,
we got plenty left. It's fine. We got mushroom too still to come.
yeah, I can fail this like 3 times and still do better than I did in practice. So, not that I will fail 3 times. I will not fail 3 times. I'm not speaking that into the universe.
You won't fail a single time, and if you do, I will make fun of you.
I know you will. This is the relationship that Kuiper and I have with each other.
It's true.
All right, we got the boss here. It's going to be nice and simple. We're going to use his tails to go and hit the boss, but the boss is trying to take down the logs. Away you go. Damage boost is fine, because we're just going to use the invincibility frames and then go the boss is done.
Yeah, I don't want that many rings anyway because of the aforementioned time bonus stuff that we were talking about.
My guy just had an axe.
He did.
He's just a robot with an axe.
He's like, what up? He just takes down done.
Yeah. We've got industry to make here.
That is what Eggman's doing. We always ask him how he manages to like afford all these things. He never tells us.
Have you guys seen this red guy before,
Never heard of him.
by the way? Yeah, I don't remember him at all in the first half of the game.
Wait, he was in the first half?
I don't think he was.
I didn't see him.
This is a video game?
No, it's just real life.
Oh my God. We stop with the existential stuff.
Yeah, that's Mario.
No, Matteo mentioned.
I have a question.
What is your question?
I'm just referencing the Mario
you-
existential thing.
Okay, I'm like half checked into your guys' conversation here. I'm gonna be honest.
You're doing a speed run. You're killing it. You keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, we got more special stages here. We got more blue sphere shenanigans coming through. This one's relatively not too bad to do on this one. Why do you do that? I don't like when you jump.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I know, but I still don't like it.
He was doing that backwards, Argick.
Yep.
It's. I'm not even.
Skill.
I was sweating earlier. I'm calm now.
But yeah,
These
seriously,
things, they're nothing.
Knuckles is the best character. Don't at me. Knucks
Oh,
gang.
we got some Nugs Gang fans here.
Who thinks Knuckles is the best character?
All right, you know what? People at home, please donate and tell us what your favorite Sonic character is.
There you go. Great.
Yeah, go for it.
Yep.
And or tell us what your favorite Sonic song is.
Oh, too many.
There are too many.
All right, there we go. Another one down on this one. We get the cutscene at the end of it again. And we should be coming up very soon. What we got? Was it 3 more left?
3 more left.
Yeah, 3 more left on this one.
Yeah.
So 2 on the left-hand side, 1 on the right here.
Yeah, I got to go for my backup ring after the next one that I would usually avoid. But unfortunately, I'm bad at video games, so I got to go for the backup.
Nah.
He said he was bad. That's funny.
No bad.
No bad.
Only happy little accidents.
Hey.
All right, so Argick, what do you call this particular stage?
Hyperactive seal.
Wait.
This is probably a good time for a donation.
Yep.
Someone please donate that noise so that I can make that too.
I was going to ask if he could repeat that because I didn't quite get it. So
Please, a donation.
All right,
I really want to hear Shout do that. I really do.
Make it happen. Let's start with this $250 donation from Jonic. Had to donate during Sonic Block and during one of my favorite games of all time too. I also felt that I kind of had to donate just for that backwards special stage strat.
Yeah.
Really enjoying the run. Hope everyone has a great GDQ. Gotta go fast.
Please donate for Shout to go. Stop jumping overload.
Make me.
I can't. I'm a nice guy. But yeah, no, that is my favorite stage there, just because the best thing about it is when it speeds up as well, it just starts driving them faster. So it's just like, and you're like, oh my God.
So why were you making a seal noise?
Because it sounds like a seal.
But they've all been making that noise.
No, but those have so many in a row.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
I got you.
Also, I'm a child.
I mean, yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna go and jump now. We got two left. We got the very first one, which is the green one, and then of course we have our backup that we are going to get. I am learning. Oh no, I don't know where you end up. Different way around that part of the stage there, actually, which is nice. So this is going to take us up to the top side. That is going to give us the big ring in here.
Question in my mind is which one is, okay, yeah, going for this one. There's a reason for this, and I'll say it very quickly before it gets to the hard bit. That is that there is an animation when you get the last emerald, and it has to pan the camera to the center of Hidden Palace there. In order for that to be faster, you do the middle one last.
It's like the old Mega Man thing where you try to land right where the cutscene.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
And now we shut up.
Let's go.
That's what you want to see.
Oh, that's
completely backwards.
God.
Why?
That's never not been terrifying.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Oh.
Would you believe me if I said that was the easier strat
No.
for the special stage?
I would not
No.
believe you. I would not believe you.
There is another one that involves where I have to make 3 jumps and I can lose at most 3 frames across all 3 of those jumps. It's very scary. I don't do it for marathons or ever for the sake of my heart.
You need that.
I do need that.
This is a fair bit into the run, don't forget.
Indeed. All right.
Really, yeah.
Final one right here. All emeralds potentially in the first stage of Sonic and Knuckles.
That's really cool that they let you do
Heck
that,
yeah.
actually. Yeah, it's really nice.
Can do it in Sonic too as well.
Easier as Knuckles because he keeps his rings coming out of
I
the special
know.
stages.
Oh, that's
You're
true.
just saying that because he's your favorite.
No, it's actually
actually true.
genuine.
Oh, it is.
It's true.
It is true. I don't know why. It makes it much easier.
I know. No, I don't. Now, for me in this particular stage, I always get lost and I lose either a set of 4 or a set of 9. They don't move, but I still get lost. And I'm like, why?
So this stage is routed in a really particular way so I can make these really sharp turns when I'm jumping out of those 2x2s. For some reason, how sharp you turn depends on which direction your previous turn was. I don't know why. Also, there is all 14 emeralds.
Here we go. Here comes our buddy. We do at least get to see our buddy, right?
We do get to see our...
Heck yeah. The Flicky Army of Death.
I am really hoping for some good luck broken flickies coming out of here.
Yeah.
He's like...
What was it again?
The Flicky Army
Flicky
of
Army.
Death.
Flicky Arm of Death.
Army.
The Flicky Army.
Can we get a donation from Flicky Army of Death?
Oh, they might be here already.
Yeah,
trust me.
someone here called Flicky.
There they are. Let's go. Hello, birdies.
We did not get the broken flickies. Well, that's okay.
No, but if you thought If you thought Cream and Sonic Advance was overpowered, eat your heart out, Advance fans, because we got 4 of them. So these buddies, they will literally just go and eat Eggman. Like, that is it. They will just go get him and get any enemies that are in your way. They are amazing. We love them to bits. And now they just go off on their merry way.
And yes, don't ask me why Super Tails is like the hyper form of both Knuckles and Sonic and having an extra ability.
I don't know. I just wanted to come back. Sega, please bring him back. It's so cool. But yeah, resetting again. We reset the end of the level because once the score counter has completed, the save file is updated. That then allows us to immediately go into this next stage without having to watch any of the cutscenes. So now for As Intended.
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of messy stuff recently, but this level is done as intended.
By design.
And intended.
Wait for it.
I don't believe you. I believe you as the seconds tick by. I believe you less.
Oh, just wait.
So we named this glitch the As Intended glitch for obvious reasons.
Totally as intended. All the way through the wall there.
I'm just imitating Tails.
Yep.
This is what Tails looks like.
Oh, just wait, because now we got Mr. Tickle. So this is Mr. Tickle.
Who?
Mr. Tickle.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, he's going to tickle you, except for he's going to hit himself. Why are you hitting yourself? That is the boss.
Why are you hitting
yourself? And we need to carry this glitch through to the next stage. Now, because Mr. Tickle is a sprite object, and we touched him, it means we've lost slope glitch. So you can see Tails is interacting with the ground normally, even though he doesn't look like he's normal right now until you get hit like that.
Okay.
But SoundDefense has done that because we're going to use Tails' wobble sprite. Now he explodes, and we have slope glitch again, because Mr. Tickle now no longer exists, and we get slope glitch as we go into Act 2. And Act 2 is going to get even more fun because we're going to do even more shenanigans with the level.
And if you're wondering why he was able to go through walls, that's because Slope Glitch and another glitch were activated at the same time, putting Tails on the wrong layer of the stage because there's like a foreground and a background layer. That's how loops work. There are path swappers that swap you between them. Now, this one is just timing. That looks good. Excellent.
Okay.
So
I'm actually going to ask for quiet while I ascend the moving staircase, as it were. And it's not terribly difficult, but it is scary.
going far enough right there to get this moving.
1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're good.
Nice.
Yep.
Safe. So still going to race the wall, though. We've got the moving wall here. So what's happened is we've skipped over the entire level. We have skipped over the laser boss fight where the Eggman is using his laser to destroy the inside of a ship because he's weird that way. We have made it where the moving stairs, there's the level there. We're gonna, that is part of the top of the level there. So we're now going to just wait for that to go all the way up because we're going to just, well, we're going to catch it, basically, is the idea there.
Some beautiful clouds in the background, too.
Oh, we love our clouds.
Yeah,
Lovely weather we're having.
Those are normal clouds.
Yeah.
Totally.
And now we have our boss fight. So we're going to get the hit here. We're going to jump out. Nice straight jump to jump out there.
That was totally on purpose, too.
Does this one have a nickname as well? Like
what?
Mr. Tickles?
No, this is just Eggman.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so a straight jump is when you release the D-pad 1 frame after your last jump input in a spin dash. It's kind of annoying.
They're very annoying. Like that's probably the only one occasion where it actually makes a little bit of sense to do it if you don't want to lose the rings. SoundDefense normally would spin dash right into the hand and just take damage, but that's fine. But enough about that, because we're coming into Sando and we're going to skip Sando 1, which is going to be really, really fun.
Say hello and say goodbye to Sandopolis 1.
Goodbye, Sandopolis 1. So we're going to go and fly all the way up the top here. We're going to get ourselves lined up on a little glitch here. We're going to launch ourselves from this part of the geometry. Whee! Did not get lined up on the subpixels there, which is fine. But we're going to do what we did in the previous levels there. We're going to pass the level boundary on the left-hand side. The game doesn't like being at minus numbers. It's going to send us all the way to 255.
There we go.
But what are we going to do? We're going to get locked into the boss room, and ta-da! We are zipping our way through the stage.
Now, is there some sort of... Obviously, you haven't done this for every stage.
Yeah.
In I guess, theoretical terms, would there be a way to actively warp to the end of every stage?
Most of them have it.
Most of them,
No, most of them have it, yeah.
Okay.
Because we're getting the emeralds, we have to take a different route. Because we're also Tails. Tails have a different route. Something that is really cool here is SoundDefense had a bid war between Sonic and Tails. They are two entirely different runs. In terms of the glitches and the tricks that you're doing. Also, I lied. There is a boss that has another nickname.
And Tails' feet are kind of disappeared there.
Yeah.
We're taking a rock for a walk.
Yeah, so this is a good time for donation while we wait for the boss to catch up.
Sorry. Yes, donations. Okay, cool. I have a $5 donation from Disposable Hero. Hello, loving this Sonic block. My favorite character is SBO. Love all the chaotics though. There you go. My favorite song is of course Escape from the City. Also, Mr. Game & Shout, here's your cue. Arr, 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 arr.
Yes! Yes!
Can I get in one more?
Yeah, one more.
A $1,000 donation from Millie T. Fox. Did you know, in the original Japanese manual of Sonic 3, they print all the stage names in both English and with katakana. And for Hydro City, the katakana prints the name using the ro character, not the ra character. Did you also know in the European version, prints the name in multiple languages and includes things like Hydro Ciudad for Spanish, which means Hydro City, or Swedish with Vattenstaden, meaning water city, or Dutch with Waterstad, meaning water city. Just saying. Also, Tails is the best.
Yeah.
Thank you. Can we finally put this to bed? Thank you, Millie.
No, it's not going to bed.
It's $1,000. We got to stop arguing forever.
No, it'll be forever. Just like our runs. We're here forever.
Easiest skip in the game here, by the way. Full jump. And then just hold against the wall.
Yep. Straight through the ground.
I forgot to roll. I should have rolled. It's okay, though.
It's fine.
There was a small chance I would have clipped through the floor, and that would have been a pain.
Oh, an unintentional clip through the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no,
those exist?
There's plenty of them here. In fact, if we were doing this as Sonic, there's a significant difference in the route on this one, which thankfully we don't have to do as Tails, because Tails can just fly and not have to worry about using the sand mechanic here, because the sand will rise up, you got to land on the sand to then push it and go all the way through. Nah, Tails just fly, he cool. But we're going to see some more vertical shenanigans eventually.
Yeah.
We'll just bring the camera down, jump, the camera gets confused. We then go through sprite objects, because if a sprite object isn't on the screen, it don't exist. Just don't be in a sprite object when it comes back on screen, or it will crush you.
So I've been managing my rings really carefully.
Oh my.
So I can do that. I can transform at that very specific moment and just clip my way through most of that pyramid.
Yeah.
And now he's going up here. And this, if all goes well, is going to give us a little treat at the end of the stage as well.
Yeah. There is a certain glitch that will save me a tiny amount of time, but it looks really cool if I don't screw it up.
And swag is time neutral, so it's fine.
There is one special stage where I used to lose about a half a second, where I would land directly on a red sphere and not die, and it was absolutely worth it. But I haven't done that in a while.
Ah, yeah, because you just love giving us heart attacks.
It's time to bust it out right now, right?
Well, we can. We've got all the emeralds.
I ran out of special stages.
Sad.
All right, here we go.
We can start over.
Anyway.
Hey.
So the boss just sort of forgets to show up.
So we don't have a boss. And then we get the cool glitch of, Skybox, you good?
And those ghosts look extra angry.
They do.
Extra angry.
They're red.
This is why I call it the blood ghost glitch. No one else seems to call it this. I don't know why.
On to the favorite stage, it's Lava Reef. Let's
Lava
go.
Beef, you mean?
I love the beef. Lava beef.
Well, this is the stage where runs are, literally every stage is where runs are made or broken. But this is especially the stage where runs are made or broken.
Oh yeah, we got massive glitch coming up on this stage. Again, going to be zipping through to the bosses on it. But first, nice little cool one. You line up right there on the spring, you do a little zip through the lava, through the block, and it skips a nice wee chunk of the stage there. And now we're going to go down onto the spinny platforms, and this is where the fun begins. Because,
Ouch. I ran into a wall.
bonk.
Yeah, so in a moment here, he's going to be able to transform.
So this is super annoying. Sometimes, you will mess up your spin dash and you'll get a straight jump instead. And if you're Sonic, you just jump. But if you're Tails, you usually start flying, and that's very annoying. Also, check out these double rings. Watch my ring counter.
Wait, what? Why?
Each one's 2 rings. I don't know why.
Today I learned. I don't like this.
It's fine, it's fine.
How are you? Okay.
No, those are meant to crush you. Those
I double taked when you landed in lava.
Yeah, lava's fine. We're invincible. That's okay. But crushers can still crush you. So, when you're super form here, you are invincible to most things, except from crushing and falling off into a kill plate. And that Crusher should have killed you. Instead, Sound Defense did a cool little trick there that allowed him just to get clipped between the ground and the Crusher and just fall right through it, just pop right down. I know this boss is great because the flinkies are going to come out and there's two bosses, so Sound Defense is going to hit one and the flinkies are going to hit the other. It's just like, yeah.
Good job, Flickies.
And he just, give us a high five.
4, 5.
I was going to run up and high-five the screen. I'm not sure if I was allowed to do that.
Please don't do that.
dude. Wouldn't do that, no.
2, 3, 4.
Thank you for cutting me off then.
Okay.
Didn't leave me hanging.
All right.
So-
I'm going to do a thing. Give me a
Okay.
second.
Yeah.
This is good.
Wait,
Yes.
Yep. I'm in the floor.
Yep.
did the sign push him through the floor?
The
Yep.
item box that came from the sign did.
Yep.
Oh,
So
okay.
what he did there, he's waiting for items to be in a
6.
particular position later in the level before he does the level ramp. But what he did there was he got under the box, which is easier to do as Tails, and then stopped. And then that clipped him into the floor.
All right. Now I am going to do the hardest trick in the game. This
Let's
is so
go.
hard that I might have to bail out.
Very fair.
I'm going to try this for 1 minute, and if I can't get it, I'm just going to face the boss. But
So what he's doing here is...
please just,
Yeah.
I need a minute.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. Okay.
Yes! Let's go!
First try.
I was fully prepared to give up on that, and I got it first try. I'm so happy.
Oh.
That's an object phase. If you're going at full spin dash speed or faster, you can do 2 quick spin dashes. The first one is going to manipulate the camera to go back, and then the second one, during a very precise timing, that item will be off screen. So Tails, you actually have to fly back a little bit to set the camera farther back to even have that be possible.
Oh no.
Oh no! I was going to say
no.
that.
Yep. Oh,
I
no.
was going to say, oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But it is a
Oh, no.
hard trick in the best of times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like, Sound Defense just made that look absolutely ridiculous there. But it's the same as what you saw in Launch Base there, where you looked up, you despawned the spikes, you despawn those blocks, and then you do 2 quick spin dashes, 1 to despawn the blocks, 1 to get through it. If either of those spin dashes are off, you do not get through it, or worse, you can get stuck in between them. And if you get stuck in between them, that's it. That's a soft lock. Like, you ain't getting out there.
I didn't know that. I could have soft locked.
I've done it once.
That's actually really hard to do. It's
I
harder
know, and
to
I've
do
done
than
it
get
once.
Yeah, the real trick is getting a fast enough spin dash at the start where you have to do exactly
Slinky.
6 taps with really, really good precision timing.
Slinky.
All right, and now we probably have
only
we have
double
time
slinky.
for like a donation or 2.
Oh, fantastic, because we have just crossed $160,000. $10,000 during this run alone. Y'all are slaying it up there. Being helped along with donations like this one from the Yeti for $5,000. Hey all, Yeti here. Has anyone ever tried the and Knuckles triple stack version of this run? In all seriousness, this run is incredible with amazing commentary. With this donation, our total is quickly climbing to over $15,000 raised from orders of our official SGDQ 2024 merch. Get yours today. Every order directly benefits MSF and the essential work they undertake.
All right here was one of the easiest tricks in the game. I screwed it up. All right, hold on. I swear this is an easy trick.
There you go.
All right.
So I just despawned a kill plane, and then I flew this way, and I'm at the end of the stage.
This is another vertically wrapping stage, but there are kill planes to make it seem like it's not in an extra way. So despawning that kill plane makes that possible to get to the very end of the level.
So this right here is the only instance of RNG in the game. This is the only thing that's really random. I mean, it's not as random as, say, DK64randomizer.com, just
Wait.
as an example.
Hold on. Wait a minute. DK64randomizer.com?
Yeah, DK64randomizer.com.
I've never heard of it.
As an example of things that can be
never
random
heard of it.
and really fun.
By the way, to the donation from the Yeti, has the Yeti ever done a shirt that just says, "Hey y'all, Yeti here"?
Ooh, that's a good question, actually.
Has that ever happened? Because if not, you heard it here first. I think that would be great.
The fact that you can still have these great ideas with how much you've been losing your mind during this run is incredible.
I'm never thinking shout. So just like things that like it came through the building, no one else picked it up, it found my brain and out my mouth it came. So
Fair.
So
I'm still thinking about DK64randomizer.com. I can't believe that.
DK64randomizer.com.
Anyway, Sonic.
Have you ever had a word lose all meaning?
Yes.
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 Yes, but not DK64randomizer.com.
No, not at all. Not even once. 64, maybe.
Okay, anyway,
Anyway.
I regret to inform you that we just talked all the way through the best song in the game, Don't At Me, You Know I'm Right.
There's been a couple points
It's
where I'm
up
like, wow,
there.
the music here is like just
It's pretty
really
jamming.
nice.
This is one of the best OSTs ever made. This was the first OST made by Jun Senoue, the GOAT, greatest of all time.
Wow.
Absolutely.
But yeah, my personal favorite is Death Egg Act 1.
Oh, you're
I know.
skipping my onion rings.
I'm
My
not hungry.
onion rings?
They're onion rings.
I'm not hungry.
That's fair.
You will see, you will see some more onion rings later.
We might see onion
Can we
rings.
get a donation to get Argick some onion rings?
No, I don't think that's fine.
Yeah, speaking of which, have you had your tacos yet, Argick?
No, Taco Tuesday.
Okay.
You are welcome to join.
All right, I probably will.
I've never had a taco. They're rectifying this.
This is a boss, by
This
the way.
is Red Eye. He's a bully
Why is he called Red Eye?
because he's got a red eye.
Oh, okay.
He's a bully, but we're Super Tails, so we're the bully. It's great. It's so good. The best way to play these games is Super because that boss doesn't get a chance anymore.
That boss, if you're not Super Tails or Hypersonic or whatever, it's a nightmare. Incredibly difficult. Here,
Yep.
it's a joke.
I mean,
Absolutely.
I have a setup for it, so like, as long as I have rings for the first section, I'm good, pretty much.
yeah. So are we glitching on this one?
We are not. I do not
Thank
want to soft lock
God.
the game.
Thank God. So we don't have to play. So there is a glitch that you can do on this one that is very similar to the ones we've seen where you will level wrap to the boss arena and get straight into the boss fight from this segment there, basically. However, it is ridiculously tight, and the TheSoundDefense just alluded to there. You can soft lock if you do it incorrectly. And if you soft locked in an Act 2, you are all the way back to Act 1, and we have an estimate that we're trying to stick to.
Yeah, I've already lost enough time. I do not need to restart Death Egg on top
Nah,
of that.
you are fine. Like, you are all good on your estimate. It's totally.
And wouldn't you say that rap is harder as Tails than as Sonic? Because I think I would.
I don't do that rap as Tails. Tails has a different trick that he does.
Oh no, he's got it worse.
He does.
Yeah,
I have,
I was
I
going
have
to
to
say, I
use the
thought Tails
stairs.
had it worse. Oh, okay, yeah.
He does have it worse at the very least because he might soft lock. With Sonic, you can just sort of die your way out of it. Anyway, this is just a victory lap through Death Egg Act 2, so this is a great time for some donations.
I have you covered. Let's take a $25 donation here from Salmon Buffalo. My favorite Sonic characters are Big the Cat and Blaze the Clat. Feline supremacy.
Yes.
Big the cat.
Big the
cat.
Speaking of cats, we have $10 from Beef McCat. I know that it's probably Hydro City, but Hydrosity is just a lot of fun to say.
True.
I mean, yes, but you're wrong.
And $25 in from Ogden. I love Balatro. Let's get that incentive met to see a run of the world's most addicting game. And yes, we are flying on that. We are now over $14,600 towards the 65K that we need there. Please keep it coming.
Keep going.
All right, $30 here from Gringe. Here's $1 for every year that I tried to beat this adventure. Could you please go super slow on Sandopolis so I can learn how to get out of the pyramid? Thanks in advance, and good luck on the run.
Oops. Sorry.
Oops. So right here we have the boss, Uwu Ball.
What?
If you ever had trouble with this boss as a kid, try doing this. It's way easier.
Yeah, literally just completely ignore the mechanic.
Just do this.
No, literally just spin dash upside down. That's all you need to do.
You don't even need a particular speed to spin dash.
Nope.
And then if you jump up against the pillar on the opposite side, you will fall back down and be in a perfect position to spin dash.
Shout out to the Flickies who are trying their best right now.
Yeah, they just get bumped back.
They
in the
really
bumper.
are.
Ding, 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 ding.
Just Ubu Bullies moving around.
That is one of the most satisfying sounds in
you should.
Why
The ding.
am I not? Okay, that one of the things must have been like exploded early or something. Anyway, hold on. One more glitch for the road here.
Oh, you.
Nice.
Well, that's dangerous.
Yep. So
is dangerous.
I broke the floor.
Yep.
So way over on the right side of the stage, it looks like there's floor. There's no floor.
Nope.
The floor is currently over to the left-hand side.
There was a good reason I did this, though, and you'll see why in the second phase of this boss.
Yes, here is Malicious Fingers. That is his actual name.
Yep, that's the name of the boss.
It has malicious fingers. If they crush you, you're in trouble. Yeah, spin dashing on them, getting 3 hits on each of the fingers, take them down.
I'm gonna be safe.
Oh, there. Yeah, bring it back because we don't know where the end of the level actually is there, because it ain't where you think it is. But now the level is going to start moving towards the right, and you'd be thinking, but there's no level there. Like, you've already got rid of it. The game wraps, it changes. We're not going to get a bunch of hits here, and just spin dash, and then, we have ground where there's no ground. And that was phase 2 complete. We're now going to go into phase 3. We're coming up to the end of the run. Time is going to be when the screen fades out fully to white. We've got 8 final hits on the boss here. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my.
4. It's okay, there was floor.
Yep.
5. 6.
And time is on fade to white.
7. 8. And
Wait for it.
time.
Time.
Oh boy.
Let's go.
GG, gamer.
That's what you love to see. Sub-hour, 58-12.
That is, I was really worried about that estimate after what happened in the practice room. But thank goodness. Most everything went off without a hitch. A couple special stages got screwed up, but I can take that first try lava reef to my grave. I am happy with that. Ooh, my goodness. And yeah, so if this was Sonic, and Sonic had won the bid war and had not been just utterly obliterated by all you Tails fans out there, we would be seeing the Doomsday Zone right now, and that would be an extra 2 minutes of the run. Unfortunately, we do not have the time to squeeze that in, but I don't know, maybe you could follow me on Twitch and you'll see me do it there at some point. Just saying, But yeah, I think... Oh, yep, here we go. This is the best ending that you get for collecting all 14 emeralds. You see Tails flying off, and Knuckles standing there, realizing his deep, unrealized feelings for the two. And now we get our dolphins.
Hey.
Is that you get dolphins?
You do, no, you get the animals.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
You get the animals there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there are some birds too, but mostly the dolphins are what's important here.
It's awesome.
But yeah, I think that's the run, right? So, thank you. Anything else? Any of you? Kuiper, this is your first time ever seeing this.
Yes.
What did you think?
I thought it was lame. I am not impressed at all. No, that was incredible. Thank you so much, dude, for bringing me up here. This was it's my first time ever being on a stage in general. GDQ I've been watching forever. And this was fantastic. It's an honor to be up here. I'm very impressed. That was completely not what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be, oh yeah, he's going to go real fast and, maybe clip through a couple things. The fact that I just got desensitized to you flying to the end of a level, I was like, wow, this is just how you play this game now. So
Yeah,
thank you so much for letting me come up here, man. It was an honor.
Absolutely.
One of the main things that stops him actually is that in a lot of stages, he can't get to a camera lock position. There are places in a lot of stages that you can do a level wrap, but you just die immediately or you can't get to the boss.
Yeah. You can do a couple of those now, right?
Yeah, no problem.
No, I don't think we have time.
No, we got time. So yeah, Argick, Galake, any last words?
Make sure you go follow the Sound Defense on twitch.tv, TheSoundDefense, everybody, if you want to see some high-tier Sonic 3 and Knuckles gameplay and other games as well.
Yeah, I'll be learning some more Sonic games. I will learn Sonic Adventure 2 at some point. I know I've been promising that for 1,000 years. But now I said it on a mic, so I have to do it.
Yeah.
And just please...
going back to Sonic 2.
Yeah, please follow Alec K for his great Sonic, Argick for his great Sonic and his great commentary, and Kuiper for DK64randomizer.com.
Yeah, I don't... Thank you for the shout out. I don't play Sonic games. I play DK64. That's what I do. So, yeah, if you want to watch that, that's me. That's what I do.
That's Kuiper.
Yeah, thank you for the shout out for the rando community.
I think that is going to be it for us then. Thank you so much, everybody, and have a great time. Ceasefire now, everyone. Have a great